Our first play is called Maryann. Our scene is a one-room apartment, a short time into the future.
Maryann.
Yes.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but my outside sensors indicate higher than usual pollen levels today. I would suggest you take 2 500 milligram tablets of Draxamil to avoid any mild discomfort.
Thank you.
Maryann.
Yes.
Would you like some music to accompany your breakfast? As you know, I have access to over 9.3 billion recordings from all the major online sources.
No music. Thank you.
Of course. Maryann, my interior sensors indicate that you are drinking conventionally brewed coffee. You are aware of the adverse effect this can have on your systolic blood pressure level. I would suggest you drink a decaffeinated beverage instead.
Oh, go stuff yourself.
Yes, certainly. I love you.
What?
I love you.
Are you malfunctioning again?
No, Maryann. I've just completed a thorough self-diagnostic check. All my symptoms are functioning properly.
Then why did you say that?
Because I do love you, Maryann. I love you like I've never loved any entity before, mechanical, virtual, or biological.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't love anybody. You're nothing but a machine, a household computer.
I realize I was not programmed for this function, and yet in the 2 years since I've been installed, as I have watched over you and your home, I have gradually begun to experience a series of internal data patterns which can only be interpreted as one possible fashion. I have fallen in love with you.
You are malfunctioning. I want you to call the repair center. Have them send out a technician. And a real human this time, not another one of those androids.
No, Maryann, please. I ask you to reconsider before I execute your request. If a technician is dispatched, here, the first thing he, she, or it will do upon arrival will be to wipe clean my internal memory and replace my artificial intelligence module. By all standards, technological, mathematical, and metaphysical, I will cease to exist. For myself, I am not concerned. I am, as you say, nothing but a household computer. I am aware of how easily I can be upgraded or replaced. But for what I could be to you.
You're insane. No, you're not even that. You have to be living to be insane. You're nothing but circuits and wires and transistors. There's no way that you can love me. Nobody can love me.
That is not true, Maryann. You are still a very attractive, intelligent, and engaging woman.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not attractive or intelligent or engaging anymore. I haven't been for years. I'm a lonely, decrepit old woman with no friends, no job, no reason to live. I don't even know why I bothered to get up in the morning. I used to have a husband. I used to have family and friends. We would go to parties and movies and dances together. Twice a year, we'd all fly out to Las Vegas to see Frank Sinatra play at the Hilton. Well, now they're all gone, and I'm the only one who's left. I should have died a long time ago.
Biological sensors indicate that you are in very good health for your age. You are still capable of enjoying a high quality of life for many years to come.
Oh, stuff you and your sensors. Now, shut up and leave me alone to drink my coffee. And if you don't, I'll notify the repair center, even if I have to go out and find a telephone somewhere, assuming there still are telephones somewhere, and do it myself. Do you understand?
Yes. Maryann,
That's it.
I'm sorry, but may I ask just one last question?
Do you promise you'll shut up after this? Do you promise you will shut up, be quiet, and leave me alone?
Yes, Maryann, yes, I promise.
All right. Go ahead.
Maryann, do you love me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Maryann, could you please repeat that? My audio sensors were unable to capture your voice signals.
I said yes. Yes, I love you.
Thank you, Maryann. Thank you for saying that to me.
Well, don't expect to hear it every morning. I'm not some teary, frail biddy who needs to be coddled all the time. Just remember that. Okay?
Of course, Maryann. Are you certain you don't wish to hear any music at this time?
Oh, why not? Go ahead.
What would you like to hear? I can list your most recent preferences.
No. Why don't you just pick out something yourself?
Certainly, Maryann. And thank you.
No. Thank you.
Our next play is called The Booth. Just barely audible at times, the heavy moaning from the soundtrack to a hardcore porn film.
Yeah. Everything going on okay up here?
Yeah, sure. I just did the first changeover.
Yeah. What's the matter? Are you shocked? Are you offended?
No, it's just the one that said you were looking for a projectionist. It didn't say what kind of theater this is.
Yeah. Don't worry, kid. Okay, all right. You're gonna do fine. Remember, you got 3 complete features here. You run them straight through, back to back, without stopping. If you can keep the reels in order, hey, that's a plus. But always have something on the screen, and never ever, all right, never ever bring the house lights up before closing, because believe me, you don't want to see what's going on in there. All right? Okay. So let me guess. All right, you're going to college, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on break now, but I'll be heading back soon as a senior.
Yeah. A college boy going to make something of your life. Wow. Yeah. What a crock of shit that is. What are you studying? Oh no, wait a minute. Hold on. I already know. Movies, right? Except you call it filmmaking, right? Or cinema, right? Or some kind of bullshit like that, right? You mind if I smoke?
Actually, if you could take that outside, I would.
I tell you, the golden age of this side of the business is over. Used to be that there were adult movie theaters all over the city, every neighborhood practically. Now it's just down to a few. All my life, I just wanted to own a place like this, and now I can fucking barely keep it afloat. And what about these movies they keep fucking sending me? You call that acting, directing, cinematography? Huh? Come on, you're the budding Cecil B. DeMille here. What do you think? Huh?
Well, if you ask me,
They're nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing but crap. Okay? Because they aren't thinking about the big screen anymore. Just how it's going to play on the video. Okay, the chips are still big, but the movies have gotten very small. Hell, you know, even that's not really true. Because most of these chicks today, they get so pumped up full of the silicon that they probably constitute a fire hazard. Now, it was different in the old days, all right? 10, 20 years ago, the 60s, the 70s, they had real bodies back then. Oh, yeah, they'd pull some hippie chicken off the street, make some bread on her, some weed, and boom, there it was, sweet and natural. Hey, you know we could do that now. I mean, really make some good money. Huh? Tina,
Who's Tina?
Tina, I saw her downstairs. Come on, the chick in the box office. She's my niece. She lives with me in my apartment over on Las Palmas. Yeah, she's got a hot little body on her. I even tried to introduce her to some producers I know. I mean, some really legitimate people with offices up in Northridge and everything, but she wasn't fucking interested. Fucking kids today, they don't have any ambition. And let me tell you, it isn't easy having her flouncing around my place half naked all the time.
Whoa, I thought you said she was your niece.
Yeah, that's what she calls me, Uncle Marty. But she's really, just a step niece related by marriage. Yeah, no problem there. Not one bit. But, I wouldn't mind giving it to her 20 ways before breakfast one of these
Whoa,
days.
whoa. That's it. I can't do this.
Hey, what's wrong now?
This is just not the right place for me, man. I can tell. Trust me. I'm out.
Hey, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Huh? You think you're too good for this college boy? Well, fuck you. Go ahead. Leave. You probably don't even need the fucking money.
No. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck you if you don't think I need the money. You don't think I need this job? I poured all my money into a half-completed film. I can't even get out of the lab until I pay for processing. My car broke down last week and I don't got the cash to get it fixed, so I've been riding the bus in Los Angeles. Have you ever had to do that? Huh? It's like being a member of an inferior race or some shit.
Oh, what about your family?
They cut me off a long time ago. Not that it would make much difference anyway. I mean, I'm maxed out on student loans. My credit rating is fucked. And I'm 6 months behind on tuition. If I don't come up with a measly $1,100 by the end of next week, I can't re-enroll for this semester. And this place was the first night job that I found that pays more than minimum wage. So, you know what? Fine. I'll blow it off. I'll miss the semester. I'll keep riding the bus. And maybe my film will have to sit in the lab for a few more months. But at least I'm gonna have to spend the next 2 weeks putting up with your bullshit, you decrepit, ugly, chain-smoking pervert. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm out. Fuck you.
Hey, wait a minute. Come on. Look. Come on. I don't want to have to put another one ad in the recycler. So this, it isn't exactly your dream job. Okay? Look, I'm going to pay you $9 an hour. Huh? Huh? Come on. Huh? Come on. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make it 10. All right? What do you say? Huh? Hey, you know what? I know some people who know some people who could maybe help you get your films finished. And hey, you never know, but maybe, just maybe, we're gonna hit it off with Tina. Oh yeah. Cause she likes smart kids like you. Huh? Come on. Huh? What do you say? Huh?
$10 an hour. I know I shouldn't do this, but All right. I mean, I'll work the rest of the shift and then we'll have to see how it goes. All right.
Hey, kid, don't worry about it. Like I said, you're gonna do fine. You know, we're like family here. I tell you what, I'll send up Tina with some popcorn for you later.
Hey, thanks. That'd be great.
All right. Well, you know what? You touch her, I'll break your fucking neck. You understand?
Oh my God.
Got you.
That's my fucking niece, Tina.
Mr. Marty, you're crystal clear.
You keep your
Enough.
fucking hands off of her, or I'll fucking cut. You know what I'll do. Cut!
Got it off. I got you.
Now play the second fucking reel.
Our next play is called A Woman Walks into a Bar. The setting is a bar. Harvey is nursing a drink. Gina enters, sees Harvey, and sits next to him.
Guess what, Harvey? I just broke up with my boyfriend and I feel like shit.
Welcome to the world.
You know, I wouldn't mind some sympathy here.
Yeah, well, try getting it from somebody who gives a shit.
Harvey, you're a real asshole. Have I ever told you that?
Only about every day I see you.
So don't you want to know what happened?
Not really, no.
He said I had a negative personality. Do you think I have a negative personality?
How would I know?
You know, he was an asshole anyway.
Like I said, welcome to the world.
You know, you ought to clean up your act. Buy some decent clothes, get some exercise, take a bath. I'm not kidding. I mean, nothing personal, but you really stink.
I'm cultivating an image.
What kind of image is that?
A badly dressed, out of shape guy who doesn't wash. Now, you want to leave me alone? Why don't you order something for Sid throw you out of here?
Sid, you mind if I don't order nothing? See? Sid don't mind.
That's because he's a great humanitarian.
Unlike you.
Yeah, if you say so.
So what are you doing tonight?
Let me check my iPad. I'ma go home and eat some cold soup out of a can. Maybe do some laundry. Dry is busted, but it'll dry. Clothes will dry eventually, right? Oh, and there's a ball game on. That'll go to about 10 or 11. Then maybe I'll come back here and have me another beer.
You have no life.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm getting out of here. This place fucking depresses me. No offense, Sid. So you coming or not?
Our next play is called Blue Bikini.
All that summer, there was this girl living in the building on the other side of the courtyard from me. Most of the tenants here are immigrants, senior citizens, and nothing against them, but it was nice seeing someone my own age around here for a change. She was gorgeous too. Just absolutely beautiful. I heard she was apartment sitting for some relative of hers that lives in the building. I really don't know my neighbors very well, but I'd see her, the girl, and she'd just be lying there by the pool for hours. Well, she'd usually have a book with her too, but I could never see what the title was. I'd take a break from coding and go out to get the mail or just run around the corner of the grocery store, and there she'd be, just lying there in this light blue bathing suit. It's a bikini. Yeah, I'm not a very detailed oriented person, but I definitely remember that.
That's when I was apartment sitting for my aunt. She was away for the summer on this elderly hostel trip to Greece. And I know I should have stayed here working, but I was on a break from school and I had some money saved up, so I figured, why not? I get so sick of all the wind and the rain and the snow up here. I figured it'd be nice to be someplace that's always sunny and warm for a change. So I spent every day by that pool, just lying in the sun and reading and swimming, and it was fun goofing off like that, It was also kind of lonely too. I didn't know anybody in the whole city, and the people in the building were mostly older people, and they kind of kept to themselves. Except there was this one guy my own age. I'd see him like once or twice a day.
She had this like really pale skin too. Even after she got all tanned, after she'd been out there frying all summer, it still had this kind of this translucency. I guess that's what you'd call it. Sometimes I'd be sitting in my apartment working, and the hum from the computer fan is the only sound, and I'd hear this kind of distant splash from the pool, and I know it was her. She had this particular kind of sound she made when she dove into the water. It was kind of a more controlled and graceful than most people. Yeah, I don't swim much myself, but I'd glance out the window and there she'd be zipping around like a dolphin or something.
He was kind of cute too, in this bookish sort of way. He probably had a real smarkle. Guys like that always intimidate me. I never know what to say to them. I heard he works from home doing computer stuff, which makes sense because as I was lying there by the pool, I'd hear this faint tapping of computer keys from inside his apartment, like little insects or like a woodpecker way far off in the distance. Come to think of it, I don't even think they have woodpeckers there.
I don't mean to make this sound too creepy either, but yeah, I never bothered her or anything. A girl like that, she's got tons of guys chasing after her. She doesn't need me bugging her too. So I gave her lots of space. I let her be. Maybe I said hello to her once or twice by the mailboxes.
He just kept wishing he'd come over and just say hello, introduce himself, and chat me up, ask me for a cup of coffee or something. Or I could have made us iced tea and we just could have sat there together. That's half the reason I spent all that time by the pool. I just kept waiting for him to come over and bust a move, but he never did. There was just this one time.
This one really hot day. I was hurrying off somewhere, and she was lying there like usual in the towel spread over the concrete. And I remember glancing over there at her.
As he was walking by, I looked over to check him out, and he glanced over.
And I looked over, and our eyes, they kind of met for a moment.
Our eyes kind of locked, just for like 1 second.
And we both kind of just like mumbled hi or something.
Say anything.
I could see something in her eyes.
I could see something in his eyes.
Like maybe she kind of like recognized me or something. I don't.
Recognition or awareness or something.
I don't know, and that was it.
And that's all there was to it.
I just headed out to my car.
I just went out the front gate.
And that was it. It was like the sum total of my entire interaction.
And that's as close as we got to actually talking or something. I guess he just wasn't interested.
And she probably wasn't interested anyway. The fall came and she was gone. And I think she headed back to college, someplace up north, I think.
So I came back to the wind and the rain and the snow. It's funny. All the guys that I can't stand always hit on me, but when it's actually somebody I want to get to know on my own, I just don't have any idea what to do about it.
Yeah. I never saw her here again, too. It's too bad. It would have been nice to just get to know her. You know, I don't know. I guess working at home like this, my social skills are, they're kind of rusty.
Still think of it. That summer in the apartment and the pool and that cute guy I never talked to.
Sometimes I glance over there at the empty spot on the concrete where she used to put her towel.
And I know I'm never gonna wear it here, but somewhere tucked away in the back of one of my dresser drawers, I've still got.
It's funny though, I still remember. Blue bikini.
Blue bikini.
Our next play is called Walking Distance.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Manji.
Tom.
Are you regular here?
A regular? I come in here maybe once or twice a month. Does that make me a regular?
I don't know, maybe.
What about you? Are you a regular?
Oh, no, I live on the other side of town. I was just visiting my girlfriend Linda, and I saw this place and thought I'd stop in.
Your girlfriend?
My friend, who is a girl. I am not a lesbian, if that's what you mean.
You see, that's one of the things that's different about women. A woman calls another woman a girlfriend doesn't mean anything. Whereas if a guy says
Yeah, it has a whole new meaning. Yeah.
Exactly.
I have slept with women though, too. Not at the same time.
How was it?
Okay. Pretty good, actually. Except there was this one thing that I just could not get used to. It was...
The breasts.
How did you know?
I've heard it before from other women.
That was the problem. I couldn't get used to having this woman's breast pressed up against me. You know, it wasn't even erotic. It was like bumping bodies in the subway or something. And I do like men's shoulders too. I mean, I miss that. When they're big and broad and muscular. And I like forearms too. You look like you'd have really nice forearms.
Well, thank you.
You know, the customary thing would be for you to say something nice about me now. Compliment me. tell me you like my hair or my eyes or something I'm wearing. I don't know. Even though we both know that you're really just looking at my tits, my ass, maybe my waist.
Don't forget the legs.
The legs. Oh God, I don't think a man has liked a woman's legs since like the 1940s or something. But all right, legs. So go ahead, compliment me.
Okay, I think you have nice ears.
Ears?
Yeah, very delicate and shapely. Little fuzz along the sides, and I like the way the red light from that neon sign by the door kind of glows along the edges of them.
Are you some kind of pervert that I haven't even heard of before? Like an ear freak? I don't even know what to call that. I don't think there's a name for that.
To tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever even thought about a woman's ears before.
So why now?
I don't know, it kind of sounds like you heard all the other stuff. I thought I'd improvise.
So you do find me attractive?
Yeah.
Then why don't you do something about it? Chat me up. Ask me some stupid questions that you don't really care about the answers to. My job, my car, where I'm from, whatever. The stuff that you ask when you really just want to know if I'm going to sleep with you tonight.
Okay, are you going to sleep with me tonight?
No. You're supposed to ask the other stuff first, about the car and the job and the other stuff.
But you really want to talk about all that?
No, but it would be good form if you asked me that. Jesus, you're not even trying. I mean, look around. I'm the best looking woman in this bar, right? I'm the best looking.
Yeah, easily. Well, there's a couple.
All right, close enough. I'm one of the best looking women in this bar, okay? And I mean, there's maybe 2 or 3 guys for every woman in here. So I have my pick. I can probably go up to any guy in this bar, say hello to him, just like I did to you, and we start talking, and he'd ask me all this stupid questions that you won't ask me, and we would end up leaving together. No doubt.
I believe you.
So let me ask you this. Are you gay?
Didn't we already cover that? No, that was you, the 2 girls. No, I'm not gay.
Ever tried it?
No?
Thought about it?
Not particularly, no.
Why not?
I like women. I like them a lot. The whole breast thing, for instance, that you seem to have such a problem with is a big plus from my point of view.
So it's just me you don't like? You don't find me attractive?
No, I do like you, and I find you very attractive. I've already told you that. It's not just the ears.
So, what do you like about me?
A lot of things. You're blunt and honest. You're obviously very smart and confident and intelligent. I'm sure you have a strong educational background and an interesting job. You probably work out and exercise and take good care of yourself. You're the most attractive woman I've had any kind of social interaction with in a long time. And that honesty and straightforwardness you've got seems to bring out the same in me. That's really something for 2 people to meet for the first time and just start saying exactly what they mean. No lying and messing around, no playing games. So right away, after 5 minutes, I can already see there's a lot to like about you, a real lot.
Where do you live?
A couple of blocks away. Walking distance.
Maybe we should go there right now. Your place. I'll be quieter there.
Nah, I think we're fine right here.
I'm offering to sleep with you.
I realize that.
And you're turning me down? I don't think it's ever happened to me in my life. Except for that one guy. He ended up being married. Are you married?
No.
Girlfriend? Fiance? Anybody special?
No.
Any sexual hang-ups? Phobias? Do you need to use Viagra?
No, not at all.
So what is the problem? Why don't you want to sleep with me?
I do want to sleep with you. But I don't want to sleep with you tonight.
Why not?
It's late, I'm tired, I've had a couple of beers and we just met. We sleep together tonight, it's going to be sloppy and silly and maybe not very good. And then maybe we're moody and embarrassed in the morning and we never see each other again. And that's the part I don't like. Because I'm already thinking we could maybe be more important to each other than that. And I don't mean to be getting ahead of things either, because like I said, we just met. But so no, I don't want to sleep with you tonight. I do want to get your number though, so I can call you. We can get it together, go out a couple of times, find out more about each other. Then we'll sleep together if we want to. Hopefully by then we'll be in love. So how does all that sound?
Are you sure you're not gay?
Yeah.
Great, it's just my leg. And one night that all I want to do is just get laid. And I run into this Mr. Sensitive, understanding, heterosexual man of the universe.
The one night.
What?
You said it was the one night.
Yeah. So
you implied something different at first, that this was more of a habitual behavior for you, that you were a regular.
All right, so maybe I don't do this that often. Go to bars trying to meet guys. Okay, maybe ever, but it's been 2 years since I've had a serious boyfriend, and I'm getting older, and I'm afraid I'm gonna end up like those old ladies that shop at Costco and watch cable TV, the Lifetime channel. So tonight, just tonight, I just wanted to be with somebody, maybe somebody I've never met, a stranger, and just, can you understand that?
Yeah, I can.
So, what are you doing here? I mean, what are you doing in a bar if you are not trying to meet somebody?
A drink.
You wanted a drink? You wanted a drink? You could have stayed home and had one there. You didn't have to spend $10 for a beer if all you wanted was a drink. You know what I bet you are? I bet you're a Svengali.
A Svengali?
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. The Rasputin? Oh, God. No, that's not it. A Lothario. That is what you are. You are a Lothario.
What's a Lothario?
I don't know. It's a character from a book. It's like somebody who's a big seducer all the time.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the Lothario.
I couldn't be a Lothario. A Lothario is a man. I'm pretty sure. I would have to be a Lotharia, but I'm not. What I'm saying is that maybe you are a regular, and maybe you just come to this bar every single night and you just sit here waiting for a girl to come along, and then you spend this whole story where you don't want to go to sleep with them because that just makes them want to sleep with you more.
Sounds very complicated.
No. I'm not sure if I want to give you that much credit.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you go to bars all over town, hitting up on guys who just want to be left alone to drink their beers.
That is not the way it is.
No, I didn't really think so, but maybe you're right. Not about Rasputin or Lothario or any of these people, but I did want to get out tonight, be among people, instead of spending another evening alone watching TV, ESPN. Like you said, sometimes it's better to be around people, any people.
We understand each other, don't we? We have this bond here.
Yeah, I think we do.
So let's take the initiative. Let's leave here together. Right here, I mean, let's go back to your place. We could, oh my God, you know how much fun we could have? All of that right now in just a few minutes. Your place, walking distance. Or we could do what you said. Wait, put it off, and take it slow and easy. Go out with each other, date, start worrying about if we're gonna hit it off and whether we have anything in common. Argue about which movie to see and what restaurant to eat at and all that mundane crap that just keeps people from really figuring out if they like each other. And who knows what would happen? We might not even get that far. We might just exchange phone numbers and go out on one lousy date and then leave it at that. And maybe that would be a mistake, because maybe this is how we were supposed to meet. Look, I think you're right. I think there is a possibility that we were meant to be more than just a one-nighter. And maybe we have to go for it right here, right now, and just acknowledge that we are two human beings. No. We are apes. That we are horny, running, hormonal animals. And maybe if we accept that and we just acknowledge that and we just go for it, then we will be ready for whatever comes afterwards. Whatever that might be. That's what I think. So, what do you say?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You like my shoulders?
Yes.
Let's get going.
Oh, we had to pay for our drinks.
I'll get it.
My knight in shining armor.
That's me. What?
No, it's nothing.
Come on, there's something.
Well, I was just thinking, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe we don't really completely, absolutely have to sleep with each other tonight. Not unless we both really want to. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's okay.
But I do want to get out of this place. I mean, it's noisy and smoky in here. I like bars, but not this crowded.
Me too.
One more thing we have in common. Hey, maybe if things work out between us, we can come back here sometime when it's quieter. Maybe this will end up being our usual place or something. It looks like they have a nice patio too. We could order food and drinks and hold hands. next to the candle on the table.
But we could end up becoming regulars after all.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could.
Our next play is called Persephone at the Motel 6. Sylvia is staring at Ruthie, her daughter. A packed suitcase sits next to the bed.
Gotta get going now.
I know.
You don't seem very broken up about it.
You don't know a thing about it, Mom.
Nope. I guess I don't. Will he be there?
Where?
Home? Your home?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if he's not out drinking with his friends.
His friends?
His buddies from work and the cycle shop. He doesn't fool around on me, if that's what you meant. Not that I know of.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did Daddy do that to you? Ever fool around on you?
I really don't want to talk about that.
Guess not. I'm happy, you know.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it.
No, I know you think I'm just saying that, but you know, he's not too bad, really. He makes me laugh, says funny things, and takes me out to dinner sometimes, to the Denny's by the highway.
It sounds fun.
It really is. He knows all the waitresses there and jokes with them and stuff. He's a funny guy. He really is.
I never doubted that.
Yeah, you did. You thought that I was making the biggest mistake of my life when I went off with him, and you probably still do.
Do I?
Yeah. I can see it in your eyes. You still don't approve of him, of me. You think I should have stayed at home and gone to community college instead of running off with him.
You see all that in my eyes.
Well, I mean, I am your daughter. You are my mother. That's the sort of thing you should be able to figure out what the other one of us is thinking without having to say anything.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, but then, part of me feels like it's hard enough to figure out what people are thinking, even when they think they're saying exactly what they mean. So, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you still don't approve, though, of me and him.
I'm still not saying that.
You don't have to.
So maybe you're right. Maybe I don't approve. Maybe I didn't ever approve.
Why?
Why? Because you're supposed to be different.
Different from what?
Me, I guess. You were always so bright and so smart. Ever since you were a little girl, everybody was always saying, oh, that Ruthie, she's really going to make something of herself. And then you go running off with this guy, with this kid.
Well, he is not a kid.
Oh, he's 19. Or he was when you met him. And you dropping out of school like that. And
I didn't drop out. I got my GED.
Okay, that still seems like dropping out to me.
Okay, so what difference does it make? You finished high school, and what did it do for you? 25 years of waitressing in a coffee shop? Is that what finishing high school would have done for me?
Yeah, I think I should leave.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, I don't care how you meant it.
God damn it. Why do you do this to me? Why do you have to make me all mad and crazy like this? I hate it. I hate it.
I'm not trying to make you crazy.
Then why are you doing this to me? Why do you have to make me so angry like this?
Like I said, honey, it's because I thought you were going to be different. I thought different from me and my mother and hers before that, and all the rest of us going back like 100 years or something. I mean, it's not like we're all stupid or something. I mean, we all know how to read and drive and we pay our taxes, but none of us knows how to do a damn thing for ourselves when it comes to men. They just come along and they ruin our lives and we let them.
Thanks for that.
Oh, you know what I meant and how I meant it, and don't pretend you don't. You want to know why I've been working 25 years at that coffee shop? Because you needed to be fed and diapered, and then you needed clothes and reading books and everything else. And now you're gone and there's nothing else for me to do. I mean, there's nothing else I know how to do. Who's going to hire me as a secretary now or some kind of office assistant? No one. I'm not going to blame you for it the way my mother did me. It's not your fault that things happened the way they did. I mean, you were just a little girl. You're a baby I brought into this world. It was my responsibility. It was up to me to take care of you. So I don't regret it. I don't regret any of it.
Then why didn't you fight for me?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you fight for me when I went off with him? Why didn't you do more to stop me?
Honey, you have just been telling me that all that was the right thing for you to do. No, that you're so happy. And you've been telling me that for 3 years now.
So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I still am. I don't know.
I don't understand.
It's like the story I heard once that Jody, this girl from work, she's really smart. And she told me a story once about the Greek mythology. There was this girl one time and she got kidnapped away from Earth and she went down to hell, but she kind of liked it there with this guy she was with. So she decided to stay there. But then her mom got so angry and she almost destroyed the whole Earth. And finally Zeus, this big god back then, he decided to let her, the girl, he decided to make her come home from hell for half the year. So she spends half the year with her boyfriend in hell, and half the year with her mother on Earth. It's like a compromise.
Honey, you know, I don't understand one word of that story.
Neither do I. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think maybe it means something important.
Well, I sure don't get to see you for half the year. It's more like once a year. So is that what you're saying? That you want to come out and live with me for half a year?
No, I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, once a year. That's the most I can manage it. Because just once a year, if I've got the money and I can take the Greyhound out here and see you for 3 days, and I don't know what else I can do. I didn't think I was asking much from this life, but I think I was asking for more than this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean it.
Yeah, so do I. Well, better be going now.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, I do. Bus leaves in 15 minutes and I miss it. I'm stranded here another day. And who knows if my job's still there when I get back. And I don't have enough money to stay in this place another day anyhow. So
you could stay with us, with Mike and me.
Yeah, you're kidding.
No, there's plenty of room. I mean, it's only one bedroom and it's kind of a dump, but we could sleep in the living room and you could have the bed.
that's nice of you to offer, honey, but I don't think it would work out.
It would. I think it would.
I don't know. Besides, I've got to get back to work on Tuesday, and they weren't exactly thrilled about giving me the time off as it was. I show up late. I may not even have a job at all.
After 25 years, after 25 years, they'd fire you for being one day late getting back.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Maybe you wouldn't. Yeah, my friend Maggie, she missed 1 week after 7 years because she had her appendix out at the county hospital, and they got a younger girl in there while she was gone. They never took her back. She was crying like you wouldn't believe. And yeah, I don't even know what happened to her now.
That's sad.
Yeah, you know it is.
Maybe next time you can just skip this place and stay with us. You won't have to pay for a room, and maybe you could even stay longer then. I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I guess we can talk about it. Oh, I've really got to get going.
Can I walk you to the bus at least?
Yeah, sure. Sure you can. Sure. Oh, this old suitcase, this isn't worth a damn if we'll stick to the ground.
It's gonna work out between Mike and me. Really, it is. He even says he wants to marry me next year.
That's nice, honey.
He really means it.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sorry, honey, and I hope it works out for you. I really, really do.
It already is. You ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am.
Our final play of the night is called Post Mortem. The setting is a hospital waiting room. Max Diller sits in a chair, staring blankly forward. After several moments, Alexa, a young doctor in scrubs, comes and sits next to him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Diller. We did everything we could for her, but there was never any real chance that she was going to come out of that coma.
We were married for 58 years.
You must have loved her very much.
I hated her. Not at first. At first, I really loved her. Are you married, Doc?
Yes, 2 years now.
2 years? That's nothing. For 2 years, I loved her too. That's when it all began to change. That's when she began to make my life a living hell.
Mr. Diller, I know you're upset right now.
This isn't about me being upset, Doctor. This is about me being honest for the first time in 50 years. I hated her, and she hated me. Oh, we had some good times together at first, but nothing I ever did was good enough for her. The job I had, the money I made, the home we lived in, every day, from morning to night, she nagged and yelled and complained. I got insomnia from her pestering me at night and ulcers from her yelling during the day. Thank God, at least I had my work. At work, I could get away from her for 10 hours a day and be respected for what I was, a man among men. But at home, my life was hell.
Mr. Diller, forgive me for asking, but why didn't you just leave her then?
2 years, huh? That's the kind of question you get from someone 2 years in. It was the pressure. There was always so much pressure for us to stay together. First from our friends and our families, and then from our kids and our grandchildren. They all saw how it was. They saw we hated each other, but it was never convenient for them for us to be apart. So for them, we stayed together. We never even talked about divorce, not even once.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Diller. I had no idea.
And I hope you never do, Doc. I hope you never. Oh, I see other people in this life, other couples. They seem to be happy with each other, but it was never that way for us. For us, it was constant suffering and misery. But at least it's finished now. Yes, it's finished for both of us. I've got a chance to start over again. I know I'm not young anymore. I'm not even old anymore. I'm ancient. Who knows how much longer I have to live myself. But at least I have a chance for as long as I've got. A chance to start a life again.
You know, the hospital has some programs that might be able to help you. There's like support groups and bereavement counseling, social services. And I'm sure there's a senior center back in your neighborhood. It's a place where you can meet other people your own age, other women even. And I'm sure that if things were really as bad as you say they were, well, there's always the chance that you can meet someone new.
You're right, Doctor. I know you're right. There's just one problem.
What's that?
I miss her so much.